What if the most powerful anti-aging treatment you could use today was already sitting in your kitchen? Not a cream that costs hundreds of dollars, not an injection, not a procedure that requires a doctor, just your morning coffee, transformed by a handful of specific ingredients that science has proven can rebuild your skin from the inside out. I know that sounds too simple to be true, but stay with me, because what I am about to share with you is not marketing. It is not hype. It is biology. And once you understand exactly why your skin ages the way it does, everything I am going to tell you will make complete sense. My name is Dr. Thomas Reed, and today I am going to show you 7 additions you can stir into your coffee every single morning that will measurably change the way your skin looks and feels. Let us start with the truth about why your skin is aging faster than it should. By the time you reach 60, you have lost roughly 75% of the collagen you had at 20. Collagen is the structural protein that holds everything up. It is the scaffolding beneath your skin that keeps it firm, plump, and smooth. When collagen breaks down faster than your body can replace it, gravity takes over. Your skin starts to sag. Fine lines deepen into creases. Your jawline softens. Your cheeks lose their fullness. And the face you see in the mirror starts to look older than the person you feel like inside. This is not vanity. This is biology happening in real time, and understanding it is the first step towards slowing it down. Here is what the cosmetics industry does not want you to know. All those expensive creams and serums they sell you with collagen listed in the ingredients, they do not work the way you think. Collagen molecules are too large to penetrate the skin's surface. They sit on top of your skin and wash off when you cleanse your face. Real collagen production does not start on the outside. It starts inside your body, deep within cells called fibroblasts that synthesize collagen from amino acids. And that process requires specific nutrients to function properly. Without those nutrients, collagen synthesis slows to almost nothing, no matter how much protein you eat or how many serums you apply. This is why what you consume every single day matters so much more than anything you put on your skin. Now here is where your morning coffee becomes genuinely exciting. Coffee is already the most widely consumed beverage in the world. Most of us drink it every single day without thinking twice. What if that daily habit could become a targeted skin rebuilding ritual? Not by changing the coffee itself, but by adding specific, scientifically validated compounds that give your body exactly what it needs to produce new collagen, protect the collagen you already have, reduce the inflammation that accelerates aging, and keep your skin hydrated and resilient from within. That is exactly what these 7 ingredients do, and the research behind each one is real, peer-reviewed, and measurable. The first and most powerful thing you can add to your coffee is grass-fed collagen peptides. This is hydrolyzed collagen, meaning the protein has already been broken down into smaller chains that your digestive system can absorb quickly and efficiently. When you swallow collagen peptides, they enter your bloodstream as small peptide fragments and travel throughout your body. Some of these fragments, particularly sequences containing proline and hydroxyproline, act as signals to your fibroblasts. Your skin cells detect these peptide chains and interpret them as evidence that collagen is breaking down. In response, they ramp up production of fresh new collagen to compensate. You are essentially tricking your body into accelerating its own repair process. A study published in Skin Pharmacology and Physiology found that women who consumed collagen peptides daily for just 8 weeks experienced a 20% increase in skin elasticity, measurable improvements in moisture, and a visible reduction in wrinkle depth. These were not subjective opinions. They were objective measurements using scientific instruments. Beyond the signaling effect, collagen peptides also provide the raw material your body needs to build new collagen. Collagen is made primarily from 3 amino acids: glycine, proline, and hydroxyproline. These are not found in significant amounts in typical protein sources like chicken breast or eggs. Your body can manufacture them, but that process becomes slower and less efficient as you age. By consuming collagen peptides directly, you are removing the bottleneck. Your fibroblasts get immediate access to the building blocks they need without having to wait for slow enzymatic conversions. This is why collagen supplementation produces results that other protein sources simply cannot replicate. Add 1 to 2 scoops, typically 10 to 20 grams, to your hot coffee each morning. It dissolves completely, adds no flavor, and starts working from the very first sip. The second addition is vitamin C, and this one is non-negotiable if you want collagen synthesis to actually happen. Here is why. Your body uses an enzyme called prolyl hydroxylase to convert proline into hydroxyproline, the modified amino acid that allows collagen molecules to form their signature triple helix structure. Without that triple helix, collagen is structurally unstable and functionally useless, and that enzyme cannot work without vitamin C as a cofactor. This is not optional chemistry. If you do not have adequate vitamin C, collagen synthesis simply stops. Most people think of vitamin C deficiency as something that only happens in sailors on long sea voyages. But subclinical deficiency, having just enough to avoid scurvy but not enough to optimize collagen production, is extremely common, especially in older adults. A study of over 4,000 women published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that those with higher vitamin C intake had significantly less skin wrinkling and dryness. This is not coincidence. This is the enzyme working properly. For your coffee, you have 2 good options. You can add a 1/4 teaspoon of pure vitamin C powder, which delivers around 500 milligrams and has a pleasant tartness that actually balances the bitterness of coffee beautifully. Or you can squeeze the juice of half a lemon into your cup, which adds natural flavonoids along with the vitamin C and gives the coffee a bright, clean flavor that many people love. Some worry about vitamin C degrading in hot liquid, but research shows that degradation happens over hours, not the few minutes between pouring your cup and drinking it. If you are cautious, let your coffee cool slightly before adding it. Either way, this one addition can make the difference between collagen peptides that work and collagen peptides that sit idle in your bloodstream waiting for a cofactor that never arrives. The third addition is coconut oil, or MCT oil, and the benefits here go far beyond just skin. Every cell in your body is surrounded by a membrane made primarily of fat. When your diet is too low in healthy fat, those membranes become rigid and dysfunctional. In skin cells, this translates to dryness, dullness, and accelerated aging. But the fats in coconut oil are medium-chain triglycerides, a unique type of fat that is metabolized differently from most dietary fats. They are absorbed directly into the bloodstream, transported to the liver, and rapidly converted into ketones. Ketones are an alternative fuel source that your brain and cells can use for clean, efficient energy. Research has consistently found that mixed supplementation improves cognitive function, particularly in older adults whose brains have become less efficient at using glucose. Adding 1 to 2 tablespoons of MCT oil or coconut oil to your morning coffee can produce a noticeable difference in mental clarity within days. Coconut oil also contains lauric acid, which has powerful antimicrobial properties that help reduce skin inflammation caused by microbial imbalances. Just remember that fat does not dissolve in coffee. You need to use a blender or milk frother to emulsify it into the liquid, which creates a rich, creamy texture that honestly tastes like a coffee shop latte. The fourth addition is cinnamon. And this spice is doing something remarkable inside your body every time you consume it. One of the most destructive forces accelerating skin aging is a process called glycation. This is what happens when blood sugar is elevated and sugar molecules attach themselves to proteins, including the collagen and elastin in your skin. These sugar-damaged proteins are called advanced glycation end products, or AGEs. And they are exactly as bad as they sound. They cause collagen fibers to become stiff, cross-linked, and dysfunctional. They trigger oxidative stress. They activate enzymes that literally chew up healthy collagen. And they accumulate over time, meaning the damage compounds with every blood sugar spike you experience across the years. Cinnamon contains compounds called cinnamaldehyde and cinnamic acid that improve insulin sensitivity and reduce the magnitude of blood sugar spikes after meals. Clinical trials have found that cinnamon supplementation can reduce fasting blood glucose by an average of 24 milligrams per deciliter. Even in people without diabetes, cinnamon reduces the post-meal glucose spike by up to 30%. That translates directly to less glycation, less age formation, and slower collagen degradation in your skin. Beyond blood sugar, cinnamon is one of the most antioxidant-rich foods on Earth, ranking above most fruits and vegetables, and even above turmeric and cloves when tested head-to-head. Its anti-inflammatory compounds suppress the activation of enzymes called matrix metalloproteinases, which are the specific enzymes that break down collagen in your skin in response to UV radiation, pollution, and stress. By inhibiting these enzymes, cinnamon helps preserve the collagen you already have, while the other additions help you rebuild new collagen. Use 1/4 to half a teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon in your coffee each morning. Ceylon, sometimes called true cinnamon, is lighter in color and has a sweeter flavor than the more common cassia variety. And it contains much lower levels of coumarin, a compound that can be hard on the liver in high daily doses. Ceylon cinnamon is the one to reach for. The 5th addition is grass-fed butter or ghee, and before you dismiss this, hear out the science. Grass-fed butter is one of the richest dietary sources of vitamin K2, specifically the MK4 form that is rapidly absorbed and distributed to tissues throughout the body. Vitamin K2 activates proteins that direct calcium into bones and teeth where it belongs and away from soft tissues like arteries and skin where calcium deposits cause stiffness and accelerated degradation. In skin, calcium accumulation in elastin fibers is one of the mechanisms that causes skin to lose its ability to bounce back and snap into place. Grass-fed butter also contains conjugated linoleic acid, a fatty acid with meaningful anti-inflammatory effects, along with butyrate, which supports gut health and has been shown to reduce systemic inflammation. It contains retinol, the active form of vitamin A that regulates skin cell turnover and collagen gene expression. And it provides fat-soluble vitamin E that works synergistically with the vitamin C you are already adding to protect your skin cells from oxidative damage. When you blend butter into your coffee alongside the other fat-soluble additions, you also enhance the absorption of every fat-soluble nutrient in your cup. If dairy sensitivity is a concern, ghee is the better option. The milk solids have been removed, leaving pure golden butterfat that most lactose-intolerant people can consume without any issue. The 6th addition is natural unsweetened cocoa powder, and the research behind this ingredient is genuinely stunning. Cocoa is one of the richest known sources of flavonols, a class of plant compounds with extraordinary effects on circulation and skin structure. In a landmark study published in the Journal of Nutrition, women who consumed high flavanol cocoa daily for 12 weeks experienced a 100% increase in blood flow to the skin, significant improvements in skin thickness and hydration, measurable reductions in roughness and scaling, and remarkably, a significant increase in their skin's resistance to UV damage. When exposed to controlled ultraviolet radiation at the end of the study, women who had consumed the high flavanol cocoa showed dramatically less skin redness and damage than the control group. That photoprotective effect is extraordinary. UV radiation is responsible for up to 80% of visible skin aging. Any compound that reduces UV-induced damage from the inside is performing one of the most important anti-aging functions possible. The mechanism behind cocoa's benefits involves nitric oxide production. The flavonols in cocoa stimulate the lining of your blood vessels to produce nitric oxide, which causes those vessels to relax and dilate. Better circulation means better delivery of oxygen, nutrients, and collagen precursors to your skin, and more efficient removal of waste products and inflammatory byproducts. Cocoa also contains copper, which is essential for an enzyme that cross-links collagen and elastin fibers to give them structural strength, and magnesium, which supports hundreds of enzymatic reactions, including protein synthesis. For brain health, multiple studies have found that regular cocoa consumption improves memory, attention, and processing speed in older adults, with brain imaging showing increased blood flow to key cognitive regions. Use 1 to 2 teaspoons of natural, non-alkalized cocoa powder in your coffee. The alkalization process destroys flavonols, so Dutch processed cocoa is largely useless for these benefits. Look specifically for natural cocoa powder from a reputable brand. Combined with coffee and cinnamon, it creates a mocha flavor that is genuinely delicious. The 7th and final addition is bone broth powder, and this one works in a beautifully complementary way to collagen peptides. Bone broth is made by simmering animal bones for 12 to 48 hours, extracting not just collagen and gelatin, but also glycosaminoglycans, the complex molecules that form the extracellular matrix surrounding your skin cells. This matrix is the structural environment your cells live in, and it needs to be rich in hyaluronic acid, chondroitin, and glucosamine to maintain hydration, elasticity, and nutrient delivery. Bone broth provides all of these in a bioavailable form your body recognizes and can use directly. It is also exceptionally rich in glycine, the amino acid that makes up roughly 1/3 of all collagen in your body. Beyond collagen, glycine acts as an inhibitory neurotransmitter in the brain that promotes relaxation and has been shown in research to improve sleep quality, helping people fall asleep faster and stay in deeper, more restorative sleep stages. This matters for skin because most cellular repair and collagen regeneration happens during deep sleep. Better sleep directly translates to better skin. Add 1 to 2 tablespoons of high-quality, grass-fed bone broth powder to your coffee. The savory umami flavor sounds unusual, but most people find it adds a depth that actually complements the richness of the other ingredients. Now let us bring all 7 of these together into a single morning ritual that takes less than 5 minutes and costs roughly the same as a coffee shop latte. Start with a cup of freshly brewed organic coffee, preferably medium or light roast to preserve its natural antioxidants. Pour it into a blender and add 1 to 2 scoops of grass-fed collagen peptides, 1 tablespoon of grass-fed butter or ghee, 1 tablespoon of coconut oil or mict oil, 1 tablespoon of bone broth powder, 1 to 2 teaspoons of natural cocoa powder, half a teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon, and either a 1/4 teaspoon of vitamin C powder or the juice of half a lemon. Blend everything together for 20 to 30 seconds until it is fully emulsified and frothy. What comes out of that blender is a rich, creamy, mocha-flavored beverage that genuinely tastes indulgent. But unlike anything from a coffee shop, it is delivering 20 to 30 grams of collagen-building protein, the enzymatic cofactors needed for collagen synthesis, antioxidants from multiple sources that protect your skin from within, healthy fats that support cell membrane integrity and brain function, compounds that actively suppress inflammation and glycation, and minerals that feed the structural proteins holding your skin together. The results are not instantaneous. Real biology takes time. But research on consistent collagen supplementation shows measurable, visible improvements in skin elasticity, hydration, and wrinkle depth within 8 to 12 weeks. Add all these synergistic compounds together and you are attacking skin aging from every possible angle simultaneously. You are providing the building blocks. You are activating the enzymes. You are protecting what is already there. You are improving the circulation that feeds your skin. And you are reducing the sugar damage and inflammation that tear it apart. This is not a cream. This is not a pill. It is your morning coffee, doing a job that no topical product in any price range can do. The mirror does not lie. Start tomorrow morning, stay consistent, and within a few months, it will start telling you something different.